Have you ever wondered how often older adults really need to bathe? It might sound like a simple question, but most doctors agree the answer isn't what many people think. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, drier, and far more delicate than it once was. Daily showers that once felt refreshing can actually start doing more harm than good. Many seniors believe bathing every day keeps them clean and healthy, but in truth, overwashing can strip away natural oils that protect the skin and help prevent irritation, itching, and even infection. Doctors and dermatologists around the world now emphasize that the goal isn't just cleanliness, it's balance. Too little bathing can lead to odor or bacterial buildup, but too much can lead to dryness, cracks, and a weakened skin barrier. Finding that middle ground is key to staying clean, comfortable, and confident as we age. In this video, we'll explore 6 important truths about how often older people should bathe based on what most medical professionals recommend. These insights go beyond hygiene. They reveal how bathing habits affect circulation, mood, and even emotional well-being in later life. Stay tuned until the end because the last point may surprise you. It's something most people overlook, but it can completely change how your body feels every day. Now let's get started. Number 1, the myth of daily showers. For most of our lives, we've been told that a daily shower is a sign of good hygiene. But as the body ages, that old rule doesn't apply the same way anymore. In fact, most doctors now say that older adults should not bathe every single day unless there's a medical reason to do so. The skin in our later years is thinner and produces less natural oil, which means daily washing can actually strip away the body's natural defenses. Dermatologists point out that frequent washing removes the skin's protective layer of oil and beneficial bacteria. When that barrier weakens, the skin becomes more prone to dryness, flaking, and infection. For seniors, this can lead to itchy patches, red spots, or even open sores, especially on the legs and arms. So how often should older adults bathe? For most, 2 to 3 times per week is more than enough. That frequency helps remove sweat and bacteria without damaging the skin's natural balance. Between baths, gentle wiping with a warm cloth under the arms, around the groin, and behind the ears can help maintain freshness without overdrying the skin. But beyond just cleanliness, skipping daily showers has emotional benefits too. You conserve energy, reduce stress on your skin, and give your body the chance to regulate its own oils naturally. Over time, you might notice that your skin feels softer, smoother, and less itchy. There's a deeper truth here as well. Learning to let go of old habits is part of aging wisely. It's not about lowering your standards, it's about adapting to what your body truly needs now, not what it needed decades ago. As one 78-year-old man named Harold told his doctor, "When I stopped showering every day, my skin stopped cracking, and for the first time in years, I stopped feeling like I was constantly battling dryness." Cleanliness isn't about routine, it's about understanding your body's rhythm. And that rhythm changes with age. The key is not to do what feels familiar, but what feels right for your skin today. It may take time to adjust to the idea of bathing less often, but trust the process. Your skin will thank you. Your body will feel more balanced, and you'll be surprised by how much healthier your natural glow becomes when you give it room to breathe. Number 2, the skin's natural balance and why it matters. Most people don't realize that the skin isn't just a surface. It's a living organ that protects, regulates, and heals. As we grow older, that protection becomes thinner, weaker, and more sensitive. That's why most doctors warn that frequent bathing can do more harm than good for seniors. When you wash too often, especially with hot water or strong soap, you strip away the very oils your skin needs to stay hydrated and strong. These natural oils form a barrier that keeps moisture locked in and bacteria out. When that barrier is removed again and again, the skin loses its resilience. It becomes dry, itchy, and prone to micro tears that can easily lead to infections. For older adults, even a tiny crack in the skin can invite trouble: bacteria, irritation, or inflammation. That's why gentle care is far more important than frequent washing. Doctors often recommend lukewarm water instead of hot and gentle, fragrance-free cleansers instead of harsh soaps. After bathing, the skin should be patted dry rather than rubbed, then followed with a light moisturizer while the skin is still damp. This simple routine helps seal in moisture and rebuild the skin's protective layer. But there's another side to this balance that often gets overlooked: the emotional side. When you care for your skin gently, you send a message to your body that you value it. You're not rushing through self-care. You're honoring the years your body has carried you. That mindset shift alone can change how you feel about aging. I once met a woman named Louise, 84 years old, who used to bathe twice a day because she believed it was proper. Her skin had become thin and painful, and her doctor finally told her to limit her baths to 3 times a week. At first, she felt guilty, as if she were neglecting herself. But within a month, her skin softened, her irritation disappeared, and she said something beautiful. I realized that caring for myself doesn't mean overdoing it. It means doing what's right for me now. That's the essence of true hygiene in later years. Listening to your body, not the old rules. Cleanliness isn't about how often you wash, it's about how kindly you treat your skin. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, bathing too often can backfire. Most people assume that more washing means better hygiene. But as doctors often say, the opposite is true when it comes to aging skin. Bathing too frequently, especially with hot water or strong soap, can actually make your body more vulnerable to infection and irritation. Here's why. The outer layer of your skin acts as a barrier, locking in moisture and blocking out bacteria. When you bathe too often, you wash away the natural oils and healthy bacteria that protect that barrier. The result is dryness, itching, and cracking, all of which can open the door to germs. It's a slow process, but it's one that most older adults experience without realizing why their skin feels uncomfortable or tender after a bath. Doctors often see this pattern. Seniors who bathe daily begin to struggle with eczema-like patches, flaky skin, or even sores on their legs. When asked about their habits, most are surprised to hear that their good intentions are part of the problem. One physician I spoke to once said, "You can be too clean. Clean doesn't always mean healthy. And there's a deeper consequence too. When your skin dries out, your nerves become more sensitive, and you may start feeling itchy or restless at night. That irritation disrupts sleep and contributes to fatigue, which can affect your overall mood and health. Over time, that small issue snowballs into something much bigger: poor sleep, stress, and even anxiety over discomfort that could have been avoided. The solution, according to most dermatologists, is moderation. 2 or 3 full showers a week is enough for most older adults. On the other days, a gentle sponge bath focusing on areas like the underarms, groin, and feet is more than sufficient. The goal is freshness, not constant scrubbing. Another point doctors emphasize is temperature. Hot water feels soothing in the moment, but it damages the skin's lipid layer faster than anything else. Lukewarm water around body temperature is much gentler. Add in a fragrance-free moisturizing soap, and your skin will start to feel smoother, not tighter, after washing. There's also a mental benefit to bathing less often. It forces you to slow down, to treat your body with care instead of rushing through a routine. It becomes a mindful ritual rather than a chore. You begin to notice how your skin feels, how your muscles relax, and how good it feels to dry off slowly instead of rushing into clothes. I once met a retired nurse named Helen who told me she bathed every morning out of habit, even when her skin began to sting. When her dermatologist advised cutting back, she hesitated, thinking it was unhygienic. But after 2 weeks of bathing 3 times a week and moisturizing daily, her itching disappeared. "I didn't realize my skin needed a break," she said. "It's like it finally got to breathe again." That's the beauty of wisdom in age, realizing that sometimes less is more. You don't have to prove your cleanliness by following an outdated routine. What your body truly needs is gentleness, consistency, and respect. When you treat it that way, it rewards you with comfort, health, and a sense of ease that only grows with time. Number 4, cleanliness is more than just soap and water. When most people think of bathing, they imagine soap, water, and a towel. But for older adults, true cleanliness goes far beyond that. It's about feeling fresh, maintaining dignity, and caring for the body in ways that promote both comfort and confidence. Doctors often remind patients that good hygiene doesn't always require a full shower. Sometimes targeted care does far more good. For instance, daily care of the underarms, groin, feet, and face keeps the body clean where it matters most. A quick sponge bath using a soft cloth and warm water is enough to remove sweat and bacteria from these areas without drying out the rest of the skin. Many seniors find this balance ideal, fresh, comfortable, and gentle on the body. But maintaining hygiene isn't only physical, it's psychological too. Feeling clean helps you feel renewed, ready to face the day. It restores a sense of pride and self-worth that is especially important in later life. Studies have shown that older adults who maintain consistent hygiene, even in simplified ways, report higher levels of mood stability and lower feelings of depression. Cleanliness in this sense is an act of self-respect, not just self-maintenance. The products you use matter just as much as how often you use them. Doctors advise choosing unscented, hypoallergenic soaps and shampoos that don't strip away natural oils. Avoid bubble baths or harsh cleansers that promise deep cleaning. Those are often designed for younger, oilier skin. For older skin, the gentler the formula, the better. And when you're done, moisturizing right away, especially while the skin is still slightly damp. Locks and hydration. Think of your body as a garden that's aged gracefully. You wouldn't flood it with water every day. You'd nourish it gently with care and balance. Bathing works the same way. Overdoing it can wash away the very nutrients your skin needs to stay healthy. There's also an emotional beauty in taking your time. Turn bathing into a ritual rather than a task. Lightly warm your towel before stepping out. Use slow, steady motions and breathe deeply as you dry your skin. These little gestures remind your body that it's still deserving of comfort and attention. I remember an 82-year-old woman named June who used to dread showers because they made her dizzy. Her doctor recommended sitting on a shower chair, using a handheld nozzle, and bathing just 3 times a week with gentle wipes in between. Within a month, she said she felt cleaner than ever because she no longer associated bathing with discomfort or fear. I look forward to it now, she told me. It feels like I'm taking care of me again. That's what proper hygiene should be. Simple, safe, and satisfying. Not a burden, not a routine born of guilt, but a small, daily gesture of respect toward the body that's carried you through a lifetime. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, the importance of personal comfort and safety. Bathing isn't just about cleanliness, it's also about safety. As we grow older, the bathroom can become one of the most dangerous places in the home. Wet floors, slippery tubs, and sudden changes in temperature all increase the risk of falls or fainting. That's why most doctors emphasize that how you bathe is just as important as how often you do it. The key is preparation. Before stepping into the shower or tub, make sure the room is warm and free of clutter. Keep towels, soap, and a sturdy chair within easy reach. Installing grab bars on the walls and using non-slip mats can dramatically reduce the chance of falling. If standing for long periods feels tiring, a shower bench can make bathing safer and far more comfortable. Temperature control also matters. Hot water can make you dizzy or cause sudden drops in blood pressure, especially if you've been sitting or lying down for a while. Lukewarm water is gentler on both your skin and your circulation. Test the water with your hand before you begin. It should feel soothing, not hot. Doctors often recommend bathing during the day rather than at night when fatigue and lower alertness can increase risks. Morning or early afternoon, baths are ideal because your body temperature and blood pressure are more stable. If you take medication that causes dizziness or dehydration, consider bathing after eating or after you've had some water. But comfort isn't just physical, it's also emotional. Many older adults develop anxiety about bathing due to past slips or health issues. The key to regaining confidence is creating an environment where you feel secure and unhurried. Put on calming music, ensure good lighting, and take your time. Bathing should never feel rushed or stressful. It should feel like a moment of peace. One 85-year-old man I once spoke to, named Walter, told me that he hadn't taken a shower in months after slipping once. He relied on sponge baths instead. When his daughter installed a walk-in shower with a seat and handrails, everything changed. "I feel human again," he said. "Now instead of fear, I feel gratitude." That's the emotional transformation that comes when safety meets comfort. Bathing becomes more than a routine. It becomes a reminder that you can still care for yourself with dignity and independence. So when thinking about how often to bathe, also consider how to bathe. It's not about frequency alone. It's about creating an experience that feels calm, safe, and soothing. Every shower or bath should leave you not just cleaner, but more relaxed, more confident, and more connected to your body. Because the truth is, cleanliness and comfort go hand in hand. And when you prioritize both, your body rewards you with peace, balance, and a greater sense of well-being each day. Number 6, what most doctors actually recommend. When it comes to how often older people should bathe, the answer most doctors give is surprisingly simple: 2 to 3 times a week for a full shower or bath and light cleaning in between. This balance keeps your skin healthy, your body clean, and your energy steady without causing unnecessary dryness or strain. That recommendation isn't about lowering hygiene standards. It's about aligning care with what the body truly needs in later life. Frequent bathing might have been fine in your 40s or 50s, but as you age, your skin changes. It loses elasticity, produces less oil, and becomes more fragile. Washing too often removes a thin layer of oil that protects it, leading to dryness, cracks, and discomfort. Most physicians and dermatologists agree that hygiene in old age should focus on protection, not perfection. The areas that need regular attention, like the underarms, groin, feet, and face, can be gently cleaned every day using warm water and a mild cloth. The rest of the body can wait until a full bath day. What matters most is routine and gentleness, not frequency. For older adults who live alone or have mobility challenges, doctors suggest practical adjustments to keep bathing both safe and pleasant. A shower seat, handheld sprayer, and warm lighting can make all the difference. If you have someone helping you, setting a schedule together reduces stress and builds confidence. Bathing shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like self-care. Hydration also plays a huge role. Doctors always remind their patients to drink water before bathing, and especially if it's warm. Since dehydration and low blood pressure can cause dizziness after bathing, moisturizing the skin with a gentle lotion helps lock in hydration and prevents itching. There's also a psychological reason behind this advice. Seniors who bathe with balance, neither too much nor too little, often report feeling more energetic and emotionally stable. Why? Because they're not exhausting themselves through routine, but nurturing themselves through rhythm. Bathing becomes an act of mindfulness, a way to feel refreshed both inside and out. I once heard a geriatric physician say, "The goal isn't to feel scrubbed, it's to feel renewed." That one sentence captures the essence of aging well. It's about knowing your limits, caring for your body with kindness, and respecting what it needs at this stage of life. So if you're wondering how often you should bathe, remember this: 2 or 3 times a week is usually perfect. Your doctor isn't just thinking about hygiene, they're thinking about your comfort, safety, and long-term skin health. And above all, remember that caring for yourself isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters with awareness and love. Your body has served you faithfully for decades. It deserves gentleness, not punishment. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. As we age, so many of the rules we once lived by begin to change. What once seemed essential, like a daily shower, often turns out to be unnecessary, even harmful. And that realization doesn't mean we're neglecting ourselves. It means we're finally listening to our bodies with the wisdom that only age can bring. The truth is, aging gracefully isn't about doing more. It's about doing what truly serves us. When you choose to bathe with care, when you allow your skin to rest and heal between washes, you're showing your body the same respect it's shown you all these years. You're saying, I'm still learning how to care for myself even now. Doctors can give you guidelines, 2 or 3 baths a week, gentle cleansers, lukewarm water. But what really matters is the feeling you carry after each bath. Do you feel calm? Do you feel refreshed without being tired? Do you feel like you've taken a quiet moment to honor your body? That's the true purpose of hygiene in our later years. To reconnect, to nurture, and to remind ourselves that aging isn't the end of care, but the deepening of it. So the next time someone tells you that you should bathe daily, smile and know better. You've earned the wisdom to do what feels right for you. Bathing, like life itself, is not about following rules. It's about balance, awareness, and grace. And if there's one message you take from this, let it be this. Your body has been your most faithful companion. Treat it gently. Let it breathe. And remember that true cleanliness starts not just with water and soap, but with gratitude. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.